So, hello and a very good morning to all of you. I hope you all are good and safe at your homes. I am Surbhi and I am from Sarvitkari Vidya Mandir. Today, we are going to start with the grammar chapter, that is the first chapter of your syllabus, noun and its types. So, let's begin. What is the definition of a noun? Name of a thing, name of a person, name of a place or idea, etc. That is called the noun. In short, we can say naming words are called nouns. We have some examples of nouns like coal, milk, sugar, iron, gold, silver, etc. Anu sang a song. In this sentence, we have two nouns, Anu and song. In the second sentence, my family lives in Dehradun. Here too we have two nouns, that is the family and Dehradun. So this was the definition of a noun. Now let's move forward to the types of noun. In every standardized book of English grammar, you will find 5 types of nouns. The first one is common noun. The second one is proper noun. Third one is collective noun. Fourth one is concrete noun. And the fifth one is abstract noun. So what is common noun? Common noun is used commonly for persons, things, place, etc. Example for boy, dog, women, town, etc. Boys like to play football. People like to live in city. So in the first sentence, we have the noun boys, that is the common noun. And in the second sentence, we have two nouns, that is people and city. So the second type of noun is proper noun. This is the name of a particular person, place, thing, etc. Some examples are Agra, Red Fort, Sonia, Reynolds, etc. See, we have these examples of proper noun. These are the name of a particular person, place or thing. Let's read some more examples. Jaipur is known as Pink City. In the second sentence, I like to eat Dabur honey. So here you can see that in the first sentence, Jaipur and Pink City are the proper nouns, and in the second sentence, Dabur is the proper noun. Wherever you will see the proper noun, you will always see that the first letter of every proper noun is in capital. Like Jaipur is in capital, J is in capital, J is capital in this word, and Dabur, that is also a particular thing, so we can say D is capital in this word. So the third type is collective noun, जिसको हम हिंदी में क्या कहते हैं, समूहवाचक नाम. A name is given to a group of people, things or animals. Example for class, crowd, team, etc. Collectively हम जो ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल, थिंग्स या एनिमल्स को कोई नेम दे देते हैं, कलेक्टिवली जो नेम देते हैं, दैट इज़ कॉल्ड द कलेक्टिव नाउन. वी हैव सम एग्जाम्पल्स लाइक a group of dancers is called a troupe. Secondly, a group of singers is called a choir. Third is, a group of cows is called a herd. So I hope you have understood all these types. Let's move forward to abstract noun. A name is given to a quality, state, feeling or emotion. कोई भी ऐसा नेम जो किसी गुण को, फीलिंग को, इमोशन को या स्टेट ऑफ माइंड को दिया जाए, दैट इज कॉल्ड द एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन. वी हैव सम एग्जाम्पल्स हियर. Childhood, anger, love, sympathy. You can see that love, sympathy and anger are the states of mind, or we can say feelings or emotions. And childhood is an idea, we can say, a period of time which we have in our, we can say, in our childhood. So it's an idea. Example for it is a state, we can say. Childhood is a state. Example for wisdom cannot be bought. His knowledge about the earth is very good. So here wisdom and knowledge are the abstract nouns. Yes. So last but not the least, material noun. A name of a material, substance of which the things are made, those are called the material nouns. Like coal, milk, sugar, etc. See students, we have two types of material nouns. The first one is countable noun and the second one is uncountable noun. In the countable nouns, we can take the names of those things which can be counted. And in the uncountable nouns, we will take those things which cannot be counted but they can be measured. And so we have some examples also. Pencils, bed, notebooks, etc. All these are examples of countable nouns. And milk, sugar, salt, etc. You know that we cannot count all these things. So all these are uncountable nouns. So students, actually your first chapter is nouns and pronouns. But in this video, we have completed only nouns, right? So I will provide a PDF also in which you will find the exercise which you will have to do at your home. So I hope you have understood the content and I hope you have enjoyed the lecture. Thank you very much.